Hey guys, Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and today I'm back in North Florida. Usually I am fishing up in North Georgia, but I'm down here with John from Creek Fishing Adventures. You might be able to see him. He's somewhere up there. He just left a few minutes ago. And we're going up the Santa Fe River today, but we've already had quite the adventure today. We were planning on fishing this river called the Itchatuckney River, I think is how it's pronounced. So we drove over there, went to the state park that had signs about, floating down in tubes and kayaking there and all this stuff. And we walk up to where we would put our kayaks in, and it said no fishing on the river, and that they had like super strict laws, like no drinks, no food on the river, all this stuff. So we're like, well, we can't fish there. We went to a bunch of other boat ramps on that river, and there's nowhere to get into it. So basically, we decided to go back to the Santa Fe, which is where we are right now, and we're paddling up to where it comes out of the ground. So this river just like pops out of the ground about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles upriver. So we're gonna paddle up there, try to catch some fish. My goal for today, first off, is just to catch a few bass, get a few bass in the boat, and then I wanna try to catch another big one. I caught a big one yesterday. So if I catch a few fish, I may switch to the 6-inch bull shad just to try to get a big bite. But if I'm catching them like crazy on smaller lures, I might just stick with smaller lures. So you'll have to stay tuned and see how we do. We are on the water now, and it's a cloudy day. Like yesterday was real sunny. And considering how cloudy it is, I feel like I gotta at least try topwater to start out, because typically when it's cloudy those fish are looking up more. Ooh, and I just saw a fish surface. At least I think it was a fish. So that makes me want to try topwater. So I think that's what we're going with first. There's a fish. Oh, he came off. I think it was a little bass. It was something small, but it's my first hit on topwater, which is a good sign. So I haven't had much. I mean, I've casted in some places that look real good. I've not had any hits until then. Every log just looks like so good. Ooh, oh my gosh, that one. Oh, he had me under the log. Ugh. Swanee bass or? Swanee bass. On the bull shad, dude. He's not huge. I mean, it might be like a 12-incher. It's not a bad one, but all right. Well, I haven't caught anything. John's caught like 3, so he's not like killing me, but he's doing better than me, and we haven't really figured anything out. So I'm like, I'll just throw the bull shad. And I was planning on just, if John started figuring it out with a lure, I was just gonna put on what he had, but I got a fish on the bull shad, so I'll take it, and it's pretty small too. And there's some big bass in here apparently, so I don't know, I might have to stick with it. He's like 12.25 maybe. 12, he's right at 12. Well, hopefully I'll still got a good view of that fish catch. My back camera will not turn on. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm gonna have to fix it, but I'm glad to get that skunk out of the boat. You got one. Oh, it's good. Good bass, I think. Ooh. Oh, it's a pickerel or something. It's a pickerel, not a bass, but still. I'll take it, I guess. Never caught a pickerel. Yeah, I'll take it.
Be careful with his mouth.
Yeah. All right. I thought I had a big old bass at first. Wow, yeah, he's got some of those sharp teeth. All right, well, this is kind of an unexpected catch. I mean, throwing that bull shad, John said he missed a pickerel on this section last time, so I thought, I had a chance to catch one. Never caught one, never caught a pike, muskie, or pickerel, so this is kind of my first type of fish that is in that family, but he's got some sharp teeth on him there. I don't know how long he is, probably at least like maybe 24 inches, around there. I don't know, I've never caught a pickerel, but not a bad one. I'll take it for my first ever pickerel. All right, I'm doing him backwards just because I don't want to take him off the grippers, but it's right about 23 inches there. So I don't know how good that is for a pickerel, but it's like a decent sized fish. All right, I'm gonna release this guy. I'm just gonna open those up, and he's kind of upside down. I think he'll be fine. He's just, okay. I think he's just taking a minute. Now he's facing upstream. There he goes. He's kicking off. Yeah, I see him. He's swimming back down there. For a second, it looked like he was like super dead. There's a fish off that tree. Wow, I haven't got a fish in forever. Oh, little Swanee bass. All right. Well, I just drifted that Hellgrammite, kind of cast out that tree, and man, I mean, it's been slow. Threw that bull shad around for a while after catching those 2 fish and just didn't have any other action. Then I threw the chopper around for a good 20 minutes or so, and a ton of areas that looked like there had to be fish and just no action. So I switched to the Hellgrammite and got myself a little Swanee bass. I'll take it. It has been slow for the most part. Anyway, I'll let this guy go, and I'm gonna cast back under there. I'd love it if there'd be some fish stacked up right there. Oh, I think I might have had I don't know, a ton of brush under there. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, another one. Okay. Is it a Swanee? I think it's a largemouth. Wow, yeah. Interesting looking largemouth. Yeah, that's a largemouth though. All right, so I've caught 2 fish in the same spot. I mean, this is, I've only caught 4 total now, so I might have to stay here. There's a ton of brush down there, and I think there might just be some fish hiding up in that brush. All right, well, I'm drifting down. That's probably like a 12-inch largemouth. Not too bad of a fish, but I'm gonna cast up in that area again. All right, well, here's a little midday update. We made it up to the river rise, which is where the river comes out of the ground. It's kind of cool. And it's 3:15 now, and we got on the water like right at 12. So we're 3 hours and 15 minutes in. It'll get dark in like a little over 2 hours. So we're just gonna be floating back down, which should be nice. We did have to paddle all the way up here, which for the most part, it was a pretty easy paddle. This river really doesn't flow that fast, but kind of a cool area right here just because the river literally just comes right out of the ground. Not many rivers start like this river does, so it's kind of cool. But anyway, I'm gonna get a little snack and then go back out there and try to catch some more fish. Oop, got something. Oh man, it was a Swanee. It wasn't huge, but it was a good one. He's running right at me. There's fish. Get in here. Oh my gosh. He came off at the boat. It's just a little bass, like 12, 13 inches, but I lost my last one I had. The last one I saw, like he was a little further away from the boat, but this tree looks, I mean, it's a big old tree. There's gotta be some fish up in there. All right, well, John and I are back here. I did terrible today. I mean, I thought yesterday wasn't the best, and today I only caught 4 fish. I only landed 4 fish. Had a couple fish come off there at the end on the way back, but at least I still caught some fish. And I caught my first ever pickerel, and I got a couple on the bull shad, so definitely could have gone worse. It's a lot better than getting skunked, but down here in Florida, I was just really hoping for a better day than I had today, but maybe tomorrow will be better. So make sure to stay tuned for that video, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. We'll catch y'all on that next video. Thanks for watching.